Kitchen brought to you by ProCraft Cabinetry, and we are joined by Sarah the Salt Lady, and today we're talking salads, right?
Salads, it's summertime, and people are always begging me at the farmer's market for when cucumbers and tomatoes are here, and it's now, and it's not long. So if you want heirloom farm-grown tomatoes, now is the time.
I want one right now.
I know, and these ones are, there's so many different colors. These ones are like little cherry tomatoes.
Sun golds right there.
All of this produce is grown by Chandanko Farms. They grow on the Congreve and Penn lot, which is a long-time farm in town. But they grow all these different varieties, and that's what's nice about shopping at the farmer's market too. You get stuff that's some cool colors and different flavors and all of that as well. But I have a new flavor right now. The lemon herb just came back out.
Nice.
This isn't a new flavor, but you know, our flavors change seasonally, so it just came back into stock because we have lemon verbena, which is something they make lemon teas out of.
Lemon verbena.
Yeah, but this is the only flavor, and this is my ultimate favorite flavor. So since this just got released, I thought salad time. Lemon herb.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So
I'm gonna start. I wanted to make it as simple as possible because that's the other thing about the summer. You need to go.
Yeah, gotta be quick.
So I just use a little bit of oil. This is avocado oil, but you can use whatever flavor. Like if you have some flavored oil in your pantry, this is a great time to use that. Vinegar too. Again, I just use an apple cider vinegar here. But if you have like balsamic, you have some cool vinegars, and then the lemon herb salt. And we're gonna put a decent amount of salt in here because this is gonna salt all of our veggies and everything as it gets tossed in. But you can see all of our herbs in there getting going. So that's how simple a dressing can be.
I like how you're building it in the bowl, right? So we're going to start with the dressing first, and then we're going to put everything on top of that.
Same thing if you're and same thing if you're building it to go for lunch. You want to build it in a container with the dressing on the bottom. You might have seen this is a very girls algorithm thing, but girls have mason jar salads on our algorithms, and they have the dressing on the bottom. Then you put your hearty vegetables that can handle sitting in the dressing, and then your like floofy lettuce on top. So same kind of thing here. We're starting with our dressing, and I just like when I'm building it in the bowl like this, I just like whisk it right up. And then Jordan's always asking me for like measurements, and it just kind of depends on what you're doing, right?
This isn't baking, we're cooking, right? So
and
we don't really
everybody
do that.
has their dressing situation that is their favorite. More vinegar, less vinegar, more oil, less oil. So this is up to you to play with it, play with what's in your pantry, and go from there. So we have a little dressing base now. Red onion, again, from Chandanko Farms. Some of their cucumbers. This is this white cucumber here.
Hold on.
So taste one. But it looks like a green regular cucumber in the middle. But it's and they're really tender on the outside
tastes just like a regular cucumber.
Yeah, but they're locally grown, no junk. And then look at all these pretty different colors of the tomatoes in there.
I love tomatoes.
So now we have all of our veg. It's getting its first top. Oop.
Later. See you, tomato.
Tomato on the run. So now it's getting like a little marinade here too with all of that first. And then this is spring mix from 5 Points Farm. They even have edible flowers. And look at all the different varieties that are in here. This is a piece of kale, Swiss chard. So you're getting lots of different flavors within. And that's the other thing is like you don't need a really complicated dressing or a whole bunch of like milky stuff when you're eating the freshest, nice. I mean, look at the colors in this thing.
It's beautiful. Like we want those natural flavors to stand out, right?
Exactly.
We want to bring those out, not hide them.
When we have quality, that's the problem. Is like a lot of times people are dealing with produce that's such a bad quality from the grocery store that it's like you need to put all kinds of stuff on top of it to make it taste good, but not when we're eating farm. Oh, I lost my spoon. I'm all over the place today. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of this so you can taste this one. And then all of this stuff is available at the Atlantic Beach Farmers Market, the produce. This is Chandanko Farms, so they sell at Atlantic Beach Farmers Market in Murray Hill. They also carry my salts because a lot of my herbs and peppers are
that is delicious.
3 ingredients, and then whatever produce is in your fridge. It's just really that simple. Just make some dinner. Go to the farmer's market. But they grow a lot of my produce as well, so you can get my salts on their table, and you can find us both at Atlantic Beach Farmers Market on Sundays. So summer salad, 3 ingredient dressing, done.
Keep going.
He's got too much food in his mouth.
Keep going.
So
you're doing so great, Sarah.
I know one of the questions he was going to ask me was how to make this for dinner. So if you have this going, all you need to do is add a protein to it, and then you can have dinner and stuff too. So one of my favorite things to add to salads is a smoked salmon you can get from Alvarez Farm at the farmer's market. So I would probably put that on top here, but even a can of chickpeas or black beans would be a great way to make this a dinner too.
The salmon would be what
I love it. I'm a sucker for the salmon.
I'd be with the chicken. All right, I'm gonna check back in with you here in a little bit, right?
Yes, I got another